You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button.
LSU, USC, go.
So, first of all, can you promise me, is our defense going to be better this year?
Well, it can't be worse.
It can't be worse.
Can't be worse.
Can you promise me that Ole Miss won't get 700 yards against us? I've thrown away the whole us and we thing. I'm just
yes,
600.
Yes.
Can you promise me that we don't give up 600 yards?
Yes.
Of offense to Ole Miss.
Yes.
Promise me.
Yes, I promise you.
Then I think LSU will beat USC. I mean, this is two teams that last year didn't have a defense. The difference is LSU got Blake Baker, who is a remarkable coach, and I'm hoping that he will do a good job. I like what LSU's been able to build up on the defensive side of the ball. Even losing Jaden Daniels, who was a unique talent, who had the ability to run and throw, and was the best player in college football last year. We won't go into that all over again because definitely deserved the Heisman. I think it's going to be more difficult for USC to overcome not having Williams. I like Moss. I think what you saw in the bowl game last year, I never try to look at bowl games because bowl games are always unique capsules of a team, and I don't expect Moss to be as dynamic or USC to be as dynamic. This is only, by the way, the third time these two programs have played each other, right?
Yeah, 1979 in Tiger Stadium. LSU made the return trip in 84 and won at the Coliseum.
Crushed them, 23-3.
Yeah.
I think that this is going to be a tight game. The biggest strength on both of these teams is going to be offensive line, so you can watch for that during the game. I think at the end of the day, LSU's offensive line is slightly better. I like Nussmeier with more experience. I like LSU 38-33.
38-33. Okay, high scoring. I think, and I've alluded to this a lot, I think this game actually goes under the total. I think we are all and have all been looking at this all off season from the perspective of two really good offenses, two defenses that were very bad, and as a result, we're thinking epically bad, and we're thinking, okay, they're going to score. Dan Lynn a year ago dramatically improved UCLA's defense. Phil Steele told us the stat earlier. They reduced their yards per game allowed by 100 yards last year. UCLA did. He's going to make them better, just like Blake Baker is going to make LSU better. I also think both coaches, in an effort to make sure that they don't have that happen again, are going to find ways to protect their defenses. We've talked about it plenty with LSU, and that's by running the football behind the offensive line. Will Campbell said it this week. He said, we are going to run. He said, do what you will with that, but we are going to run the football. And I believe
it's going to be a quick game.
I don't know that I would say quick. I don't know that college football in 2024 can be a quick football game. But I do think LSU runs the ball, tries to shorten the game. And if all else is equal, I keep looking for, okay, well, what's the differentiator? I always look at, when I think things are equal, I look at quarterback and head coach. I think quarterback is a push. For every reason LSU fans love Nuss, USC fans love Miller Moss. I think Brian Kelly is certainly a more accomplished coach than Lincoln Riley has been over his history. So I would give the edge coaching to LSU and to Brian Kelly. And the single best position group on the field, either team, offense, defense, either team, is LSU's offensive line. It is the best position group on the field. And if LSU is trying to line up and run behind their offensive line, I think they're going to be able to do it. I think I'm not saying LSU's shutting them out. I don't think this is a game of the teens. But I think this is a 31-27 LSU win. It might be something where you have a late score to cover, or maybe there's a late score that makes it look closer than it was. But I think this is a tight ball game. I think it's a one-score ball game. And I think LSU does get it late because, like Georgia Tech against Florida State, their ability behind their offensive line to run the football, an ice away game, salt away game, I think LSU gets it done. 31-27. He's Russ Mitchell.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.